Bug boy.
Bug.
The bug. Stop opening door to the solar. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. Alright, Alpha, now what do you have to say?
Are you in it?
A link pearl. Yes.
Tataru? Yes, General Raubon is now in safe hand. What? Another assault? Very well, we shall return at once. Pray notify the Count of our coming. It would seem we would face another crisis. The Dravanians are preparing to resume their siege of the Holy See. Though I am loath to abandon the Sultana to her fate, we lack the necessary evidence to act upon Dulala's claim. That being the case, I propose we leave Marshal Tarupin and the others to investigate, and return with all haste to Ishgard. To Fortom.
We get to go back to Ishgard.
Can you teleport without me again?
No.
Hello! Sword.
Ah! Don't scare me like that. I gotta go.
Oh, we gotta hit the market board.
Yeah. We'll just hit the jeweled crozier.
The jeweled crozier.
The jeweled crozier.
The jeweled crozier.
The jeweled Weezer.
Carl Weezer.
Okay, I need... Do I just need a new weapon? 100. Yes.
20.
One of these that was like a normal outfit, and I can't remember which one it is. Is it that one? I can't remember. Whatever. Highest level one I can equip. Thankfully it's cheap.
Sword's not curving.
What are you looking at, Nero? Stop looking at me like that.
Nero? Are you beefing with my wind-up toy, Nero?
Fucking Nero. I need to find a wind-up Sid now. That needs to be something. There we go. The delivery Moogle.
Moogle Google.
Ah, Cupid, hello. It's me, the post Moogle.
Does he have a quest for us?
Unfortunately not. We have to go back to doing some of that. Hello,
Tataru.
Tataru. There you are. Sorry for cutting your reunion with General Albon short. I wouldn't have bothered you, but the city's awash with rumors of another Dravanian attack, and Lord Harshafont was desperate to get a hold of you. Speaking of whom, he and the others are waiting for you inside, so you better head in.
Okay.
Alphina, what do you have to say? Okay, nothing important. Shall I show you inside the manor? Yes. Open the door for me. Thank you. The handles are too high for me. My friends! I thank you for answering our call with such alacrity. I am sure you are now aware the Travanians are once more gathering for war.
Mistress Bergwim, Mistress Gala, Master Levio. I must apologize for this abrupt summon, but we thought it best to have Mistress Tataru contact you by the most direct means available.
When the observatorium's bells toll, 'tis a warning that cannot be ignored. The Holy See has ordered that we make ready for battle.
Battle. In case you haven't heard, a band of trappers returning from the west claim they saw a cloud of dragons big enough to dim the midday sky. Nidhogg's minions gather once more for war.
You sound a little bit far away.
I sound far away. Yep, I moved my mic away from my mouth a little
There
bit.
we go.
But I would not have you take up arms in another of our conflicts. When first you came to Ishgard, I offered you my protection. If I cannot ensure your safety here, I cannot well accept your aid, much less ask for it. Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you are faced with a choice, to remain in a besieged Ishgard, or seek sanctuary elsewhere. I will not presume to influence your decision, but I must ask that you make it swiftly, lest our enemies force your hand. Woof.
I mean,
I'm assuming we're going to have to leave to go help the Sultana.
where else would we go?
True.
Alvina, what do you have to say for this?
Though we flee to the ends of the world, 'twould seem that no place in this troubled age is free of strife. Once more the Horde descends upon Ishgard, and once more her weary defenders must take up spear and bow. The Count would have us seek shelter from this storm, but I, for one, grow tired of running. If we are to shine the light of dawn, we must do so in the sight of our fellow men, not hunkered in a hole. What say you two? I would stay and fight.
I'd say we leave.
Oh, interesting. Well, for the sake of reading the same thing, I'll say the same thing.
Okay.
That is your answer? By the 12, how could you... But wait. Mayhap remaining in the city would not best serve our friends and allies. Mayhap there is another choice.
I feel like he would say that between either we should leave or just the the grunt.
Alphino's way. The choice we make this day may have grave implications for our order. It is only right that Tataru should have a say. Come, let us all meet outside and discuss the past that lies before us. Away we go.
Back outside. In the cold.
Chile Willie.
Hey, Mr. Bug Boy. Give us the news.
Ishgard cannot well endure another assault.
Oh.
Even should her knights succeed in turning back the Horde, the casualties will be catastrophic.
But what other choice do we have? It's not like we can talk it over with them. Dragons and men aren't exactly on speaking terms.
Wait a second.
With certain notable exceptions.
We can understand dragons.
Hey, hey.
You don't mean Iceheart?
She too, but...
When last you spoke with her, she lamented her crimes, did she not? Then there remains a sliver of hope. If we can persuade Iceheart to act as our intermediary, we may yet be able to convince Nidhogg to abandon his bloody course.
If there is to be a meeting, I would accompany you.
Yes, it's Estinian's new voice!
Estinian?
Even with your intermediary, Nidhogg's blood rage may render him deaf to reason. However, the mere attempt may afford our forces precious time to prepare. Of course, you might also consider a more direct approach to ending this conflict. With the power of the Eye at my disposal, and the vaunted strength of the Warrior of Light, we could conceivably slay the beast outright.
If we are to risk a face-to-face meeting with the Dread Worm, I for one would feel safer in the company of the Azure Dragoon. However, I should only turn to your Lance if my words failed to find their mark. Is that clear?
Perfectly. I shall assume that Isart enjoys similar diplomatic protection until instructed otherwise. A word of advice. Think carefully before divulging the particulars of this plan to Sir Emeric. 'Twould not do to have the Lord Commander accused of consorting with heretics.
Indeed. I thank you for your counsel, Estinian. We shall be honored to have you with us.
I am glad to be of service.
Yes, Stinian's voice actor.
Nice. We have chosen a difficult road, yet even should we succeed in winning Isart to our cause, our plans for parley will swiftly come to naught should the Holy See decide to strike first against the Horde. You must petition the Lord Commander's aid ere we set forth. I only hope that Sir Emeric will be willing to muzzle Ishgard's forces on the strength of our vague assurances. Tataru, I would ask that you remain at Fort Tom Manor and inform the Count of our decision. Tell him that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn mean to do all in their power to ensure that Ishgard and her people survive.
Yes, sir.
Woohoo!
I'm going back inside. It's cold. So, Estinian's voice actor is arguably one of the outliers in the triangle that I've been talking about.
Okay.
I meant to go to the Ether Shard. I don't know off the top of my head any other projects he has voiced, but in my head, I keep mistaking him for doing the narrator from Civilization 6.
Huh.
Even though I'm pretty sure that is just Sean Bean.
It is.
So in my head, he keeps having like a very Sean Bean-esque voice.
Say, Eddard of the House Stark.
You went over to the...
I did. Again. I did, in fact, again do that.
Caught in not 4K. Normal.
Templar, nice guard.
You would speak with the Lord Commander. Pray make it quick.
I want the defenses of the Outer Ward rechecked. See to it that the ballistas are in good repair and supplied with enough ammunition for a prolonged siege.
At once, my lord.
Ah, 'twould seem I have visitors, and unlike those messing beyond our walls, these ones are welcome.
Pray forgive us for interrupting you in the midst of your preparations, Sir Emeric, but our suit concerns the impending assault. To speak plain, we believe there is a chance the invasion might be halted before it even begins. I can divulge little more at this time, but I must nevertheless request that you advise the Holy See to refrain from launching any preemptive sorties whilst we seek to put our plans in motion.
I will gladly lend my support to any endeavor that could spare the blood of my countrymen, but I would know more of the cause you would have me champion. Will you not share aught of this mysterious undertaking?
Know that I have offered my lance to aid in this endeavor. I cannot claim that its success is assured, but our actions should serve to delay Nidhogg's advance at the very least. Which is more than can be said for the ill-conceived counterattack advocated by the sea's more vocal crusaders. They offer glorious death, but little hope of victory.
Aye, their proposal does not inspire confidence. Our resources should rightly be spent shoring up the city's defenses. The Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light sallying forth together to face the dread worm Nidhogg. I must admit the mere thought of it does much to dispel my misgivings. Go then. Carry out your plan. I shall do what I can for you within the Holy See.
Getting a lot of voice cutscenes.
Yeah.
I will say this for your plan. It has made keeping secrets from the Holy See seem almost entertaining. There we go.
Damn it.
I think that is a good voice for Stenian.
I clicked through for those first 2 lines trying to get out of them.
God damn it. Having secured Sir Emmerich's support, we may proceed without fear of a preemptive Ishgardian attack, which is not to say we can afford to dither. History tells us that the Dravanians will attack as soon as their horde reaches a critical size, but before that happens, we must needs track down and win over the Lady Iceheart, and then locate and parley with Nidhogg. In short, time is against us. If you're ready, Estinian, let us be about our task. Ooh.
Right.
Oh my god, it's the... holy shit, it's the round table.
Such commotion.
Yes, Your Eminence. The bells of the Observatorium warn of our enemy's approach.
So, the dragons are coming. Let them come, in their hundreds and their thousands. With the divine blade in our hands, we shall rend their flesh and drown the heretics in their master's blood. Even Nidhogg and his foul brood shall be powerless to resist us. And when we have rid the world of their pestilence, we shall turn our attention to our Ascian allies. See that they are suitably rewarded for their invaluable assistance.
If I may, Your Eminence, the Paragons wield powers strange and unknowable. Can we be certain that they will not see through our deception?
We can be certain of naught save the righteousness of our cause. If you would be a true leader of men, you must possess conviction as well as caution. We seek to excise the root of an evil that has blighted us for 1,000 years. The risk is worth the reward.
And what of Estinian and this Warrior of Light? They have plans of their own.
Leave them to their purpose. We must each play the role we have been given. You and your chosen brothers most of all.
For the glory of King Thordan.
Oh.
That's not worrying at all.
King Thor.
I do like how on the wall there was very clearly a mono art. The guy who does all of the logos for the Final Fantasy games. I'm pretty sure that is supposed to be of Nidhogg that he did for Heavensward. Since I think you could see Ishgard in the back. Regardless. A bug boy. Yo.
Nice. Before we set forth, we must needs inform Tataru of our plan. Then I shall await you at St. Renette's Fort. What?
That's Estinian.
Oh.
No, I can't do it because now I'm laughing too hard.
I missed it.
Then I shall
Get
await
tired.
you at St. Raynet's Fall. Tell your friend we may be some time. The road you have chosen is neither short nor easy.
Of that I need no reminding. Come, you two, let us head back to Fort Tom Manor.
Hello, sir? What the fuck are you wearing?
Shiny.
Ma'am? Hello? I do want to know where you get that title, practically Pello Pello. I need that.
Back to the last vigil!
Unfortunately, my wife cannot come with us on the road trip. Hello? Sir? Ma'am? You weren't here before.
I
Okay.
can't keep any secrets.
Yeah, no, me neither. Shall I show you inside the manor? Yes. Okay.
Our course is set, Tataru. It may be some time before Northota, Gal, and I return to Ishgard.
Well, just be careful, alright? Oh, and don't worry about me. I'll be busy listening out for news of our lost friends.
If anyone can find them, it is you, Tataru. Farewell for now.
Before you go, you must put this on, Alphino. I made it specially.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
No. I couldn't possibly... Very well. Ooh.
Look at the boy's new outfit! He doesn't
Fancy
have
trip.
the stomach hole.
By the 12, it fits perfectly, and the quality is actually rather good.
I'm glad you like it. I've been practicing my needlework while I listen to rumors and the like. A good receptionist is always learning new skills.
My thanks, Tataru. Whatever else awaits me upon the road, I shall not fear the cold.
'Twas the least I could do. Now I must be getting back to the tavern, or I'll never catch up with all the gossip. Best of luck on your journey.
Woohoo!
What's great is that she's not lying. Tataru will be in the Forgotten Night for the rest of the expansion, and her position moves.
Really?
Yep,
That's fun.
I've heard some really silly things happen. Alright, Estinian. In fact, let's go see my wife right now.
Wow. Pardon me.
There she is. Oh, look at that, and she's got a new outfit as well. I've begun working as a server again. My old regulars have been terribly welcoming. Of course, new outfit. Of course it's pink.
Of course.
I believe that's the only... the pink is the only thread she has.
Of course. Where are we are? The one I always go to accidentally.
Outside our workplace. You have said your farewells, then.
Aye, we are ready to depart. I suggest we begin our search for Lady Iceheart without delay.
Very well, but she will prove an elusive quarry. When do you intend to start talking?
In the absence of fresh intelligence on Ysaele's movements, I propose we pick up the trail where she was encountered last, the Curthis Western Highland.
A little bit far away from the mic again.
Let us speak with Sir Redwald, was it? As the commander of Falcon's Nest, it is like that he will know if any heretic activity has been reported in the area.
Alright, back to the Western Highlands.
Alright.
I like how they say, like, oh, say goodbye to Ishgard for a while. As if we don't have job quests we have to keep coming back here for.
Right.
So. Huh?
Huh?
Huh? Do we have to take the fucking porter?
Evidently.
Oh good, my downstairs neighbor's home. I can feel the bass through my chair again.
Delightful.
It's not as if it is 11 o'clock at night. Dumbass plays music so loud. Not loud, just too much
Bassy.
fucking bass. And it's always the same, like, 4 or 5 songs. Woe is apartment life sometimes.
Eh.
It's cold as shit.
I see you. Ah! Jesus.
Yeah, that hurt.
That blew your mic out on my end.
Oh, I'm sorry. Look at this fucking chocobo.
Wow. Too much.
So gothic. So Lolita.
Hello, Redwald!
Mr. Redwald.
Well, well, Mistresses Berkwib and Galala. What business brings you back to Falcon's Nest? Judging by the company you keep, it can be no trifling matter. The Azure Dragoon I know, of course, but I do not believe I have met this young gentleman. Alfino Levior at your service. And you are not mistaken as to the gravity of our mission, Sir Redwald. As I am sure you are aware, the Observatorium has warned that the Dravanians gather for another assault. We believe there may yet be a way to avert the coming conflict, but only if we can find the elusive Lady Isard. Thus have we come to Falcon's Nest in the hope of acquiring the latest intelligence on the heretics' movements. I see. Then you would be best served by speaking directly to my men. A patrol is due to return from its sweep of the surrounding lands at any moment. You may also wish to question the knights assigned to pick over the remains of the heretic refuge at Gorgon Mills. 'Tis possible they have unearthed information that could be of use to you. Mistresses Berkwib and Galala know well the place I speak of, for it was they who discovered it first.
Let us divide our forces, then. I will stay and await the return of the patrol while the 3 of you visit this refuge. When having completed my inquiries, I will join you there.
A wise use of our time.
Whoa,
Sorry.
that sounded weird.
Come, you two. I am eager to learn what Sir Redwald's men have found in the heretic's lair.
So, now that we are finally back in one of the Heavensward areas, I get to teach you all about the Aether Compass.
I have it on my hotbar.
Yep, let me go put it in. It is found in your collection. As we have here, we have the Mogpendium and the Yokai Medallion. We will be having more later. So if you go to the travel button, there should be a new thing that's lit up called Aether Currents. Oh,
Yep.
okay. No information this way. Maybe we'll find one. But to basically... How?
Now what?
I clicked random. Did you click random?
No.
Okay.
I figure if we're doing the thing specific to when you unlock the Black Chocobo, I'll use the Black Chocobo.
Oh no, the Black Chocobo has nothing to do with this. So...
Well, I know, but in the...
Yeah, okay.
When it came out, Connor...
I know. So, getting Aether Currents is two ways. One way is from blue quests. These are quests that will be found throughout the region that you're trying to unlock. You can easily tell if they unlock an Aether Current because it will reward it. I'm declining this as we're going to do these as like a bonus episode.
Okay.
The second is by using the Aether Compass itself.
They're 133 miles to the northwest.
So there will be Aether Currents around the map that you have to go to and interact with. There's one now.
I see.
Thankfully, this first one is right smack dab in the middle. They will not always be like this. Game just telling us more. So now we can actually look at the Aether Currents. And there are 5 quests that will reward one, and 4 places around the map. Be glad this is 4.
I'm sorry, there are 30 areas that have Aether Currents we need to find?
Maybe.
Fucking A.
And the current expansion will always have 10, Aether Currents defined in a zone.
Gross.
Yeah, so, don't expect to be flying anytime soon.
That's disappointing.
I have to be honest, I would rather this than just the game saying like, okay, you can fly now, go have fun.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it does. They put all that effort into the landscape. They want you to go over the landscape.
Cough, cough, World of Warcraft, cough. I'm so fucking glad for Dragonfly. It is so much better. Instead of whatever the hell they were doing before. Ah yes, let me just fly 13 feet above the air to my quest destination, with no harm in sight. Good game, good game. Or better yet, yes, let me do thousands of hours of work, doing 27 achievements, 3 raids, and 57 dungeons before being the chance to fly on one continent. Yes, I started in Warlords of Draenor, how could you tell? Man, I wish it wasn't foggy and we could actually see shit.
Hmm.
Where is the next closest Aetherite? Ooh. It's actually not that far. I think it might actually be at the mills.
Oh.
What are these called? Mylodons.
Mylodon.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain this other Aetherite is at the mills.
It's over here, Connor.
Huh? Oh.
How's that?
We need to attune to the area's ether before it can let us fly.
Hello,
We need-
Expedition.
We need to understand how the wind works before we twist it within our hands. To make a chair fly. Mistresses Galala, Berkwib. Our findings, you say? Well, there is something of a tale there. No sooner had we chanced upon a promising-looking sheaf of letters Then we were ambushed from the shadows by great white beasts. It would seem the heretics foresaw our coming and left behind their pets to discourage further investigation. Several of our number were badly wounded.
And you cannot carry out your duties until the creatures are slain. We have not the time to wait for reinforcements. Let us deal with these pets ourselves, you two.
Yes. Kill. Oh, that's when I already killed one.
Balfin bow. Oh dear. The creature took me by surprise. Forgive me. Until my hands stop shaking, I fear I shall prove more a hindrance than a help. Pray go on ahead, and when you are certain that the rest of these things have been slain, notify the expedition leader that it is safe to return.
Aren't they just like small polar bears?
It's still a bear.
That's not a small polar bear. Oh god, get up!
That was easy.
Might have been a little bit easier how many years ago. Hey, Estinian, you're here. The beasts are slain then. My thanks, mistresses. We may return to our duty without fear of a maul. Wind up, aphid.
Wind up, buggy boy.
Perfect for international summits, family get-togethers, pre- or post-battle gatherings, or any other occasion where the recapitulation of past occurrences is absolutely, positively necessary. They're just making fun of their own character. In an attempt to secure funding for the financially strapped organization, the Crystal Braves treasurer took it upon himself to have 300 crafted and delivered to Rowena's House of Splendors for sale, where they have been collecting dust since.
6,000.
Good lord.
Well, we've got 2 of them now.
I say we destroy the rest.
Yeah.
That way these 2 will go up in value. Hell yeah. Alright. Ooh, materia. Worthless. You wish to track down Lady Iceheart, is this not so? The records we discovered ere those beasts ruled my comrades appeared to be some manner of correspondence. We had not the luxury of perusing their contents more closely, intent as we were on surviving an onslaught of fang and claw. But I'd wager those epistles contain more than friendly salutations betwixt lonely heretics. My interrogation of the patrol proved fruitless. Either divine some clue from these letters, or we wander the snowfields and pray that the gods lead us right to Iceheart's door. There's hardly a choice at all.
Alright.
Southwest. I'm wondering where the next one is. I think it's around this other settlement that we haven't been to. Whoa, found one.
In your pistol.
This smells of heresy.
Smell of heresy. Shower this morning?
I
Yes,
plead
an
the
heresy.
fifth. What is this, Kingdom Hearts? You smell of darkness.
Still, my first exposure to that. Darkness smells.
You and Kyrie smell the same. Riku, you can't just say that to people. I think it was something he said to the, like, nominee or something.
Yeah.
Chain of Memories was fucking weird. Have you recovered much of the heretic's correspondence? There you go. Appears to be a record of past correspondence. Yeah. Splendid. Added to the contributions from Master Levior and Sir Estinian, we now have more than a dozen letters. What have we here, then? Every one of these pages is a record of the dealings betwixt the Gorgon and Mills heretics and their fellows in the Ak-Afar Amphitheatre. There are requests for foodstuffs, clothing, and all manner of provisions. Isot's followers must yet inhabit the ruins we had thought abandoned. Alright, Blood Boy. Oh, jeez, we're actually going back? Oh god, not Big Steppy.
Akafa Amphitheater? Alright, time check before we launch another mission.
40 minutes. I'm already in the...
The Akafa Amphitheater. The very place where you witnessed the manifestation of the primal Shiva, was it not?
If that is our destination, the journey will be long indeed. The amphitheater lies on the other side of a treacherous tract of ice and snow that cannot swiftly be crossed.
Then we must place our faith in the Ethernet. As you may recall, our dear friend Moonbreda succeeded in recreating the Akafa beacon after it had been destroyed by Lady Isot. At the time, it was assumed that the resultant aetherite would only be temporarily viable, but given that the heretics of Gorgon Mills seem to have been in regular contact with their brethren at the amphitheater, I'll wager it still functions. I suggest we make for the aetherite within Snowcloak without delay. Correct me if I am wrong, Estinian, but in the course of mapping the Snowcloak tunnel system, a passage was discovered leading out into the Western Highlands, was it not? Might it be possible for us to reach the aetherite from this side of the wall?
It should. Hoster had posted soldiers at the Western Highlands entrance after the tunnels were cleared, but they will not deny us entry. Alright, back to Big Steppy, I guess. Come, tiny bug boy. God fucking Christ, it's blinding.
Yeah, it's snow for you. Well, that's not likely. Run!
Flap harder! Oh jeez, you could just barely see Falcon's Nest. They're fucking light in the fog.
And there's that big statue.
The big statue. It's the big statue.
Oh, it's so good!
Uh-oh. Yeah, wait, hold on. Enemies. We may have to deal with because, yeah, fuck it. This place is a little bit too small. You fool! If I die, you have to wait for me!
You got this.
Hey, what about that guy over there?
Stealth.
I can see Estinian. Oh, stealth. Okay.
See? It's an instance anyways.
Yeah, hold on. You're waiting for me.
Okay. Oh, you actually ninja'd. Nice.
I didn't level all these classes for nothing. Ah, the guests of House Photons, accompanied by the Azure Dragoon, no less. I cannot imagine what brought you out this far, but you are welcome to enter the tunnels if that is your will.
Assuming the Akafar beacon still functions, and we must pray to the 12 it does, we shall arrive at our destination in mere moments. Though I do not expect to be greeted by the primal Shiva, we should nevertheless be prepared for a frosty reception. The heretics are not like to rejoice at the appearance of uninvited guests, particularly the ones with our history. Proceed.
This is just how this place looks, huh?
An impressive structure. I wonder how many ages it has endured.
Maybe you should ask its occupants. They seem a friendly bunch.
Oh, heretics.
Dogs of Ishgard! Is it not enough that you banish our beloved saint? We do not be satisfied until the ice is slick with the last drops of our blood.
Stay your weapons! We come under the flag of parley! We wish only to speak with your mistress that we might broker a peace.
Do you think us fools, boy? It would take more than honeyed words. Honeyed words to earn our trust. We walk with the Dragon Slayer, and we all know all too well what he is capable of. My reputation precedes me.
They give us little choice.
Come, brothers. May dragon wings bear us to victory. Yeah, I see you paint out here to fucking die. Alphanor, I've already shot them with multiple bullets.
Your guard is down.
Apparently the swordsman then became a dragon dude.
What? What? Oh. I forgot they could do this. Alright, Louis Stowe.
Louis what? Louis Stowe. There's a key difference there, of course. Lois Lane.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What, you good? Or you getting double dragoned?
There's a big boy.
Oh, okay, yep, big boy.
Know your folly.
big guys down.
Almost done. Just the big guy left. And there he goes.
Alright, just tell me when you end the cutscene.
I am in the cutscene.
Alright. They fight like demons. 'Tis death to our aim. Fall back, brothers. Retreat to the cinders.
I see no sign of Lady Iceheart. Would that we could have questioned one of them.
What would you ask that we do not already know? They make for the cinders, and so must we. Even should an ambush await us, 'tis certain there would be more heretics to question.
The cinders, you say? I confess, the name is unknown to me. Mayhap you would be so good as to enlighten us, Justinian.
I suspect it is the heretic's way of referring to the Dreaming Dragon, an island of sorts found in the midst of the frozen lake of Ashpool. Some 500 years past, 'tis told that the azure dragoon of the age fought a dragon of titanic proportions. After a savage struggle, the mighty creature was weakened unto the point of death, and forced into a magic slumber by an entire chapter of the Holy Sea's sorcerers. Ere long, a rain of ash and cinders did begin to fall upon the sleeping serpent's motionless form, covering the creature at length in a shroud of grey. Of course, a thick layer of ice has since formed on top of it, but you may be sure I speak true.
A fascinating tale. We should make haste to this Ashen Isle. Right.
Alright. Mr. Estinian, where shall we go? The Dreaming Dragon lies far to the west. Before we approach the frozen beast, however, there is another place I would visit first. I am told the convictors have set up camp in Twin Pools. Their leader, Jean-Telot, did I pronounce that right? Jean-Telot may have information of use to us. But mayhap you are not familiar with that name either. The convictors are dragon slayers, after a fashion, but I am willing to wager that they encounter their fair share of heretics. If we are indeed walking into a trap, I would learn all there is to know of our foe.
A sound suggestion. Let us speak with these convictors then, and temper our haste with a measure of caution. 3 alpha notes right now.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Goodbye, Bergthers.
Oh, jeez. Oh yeah, you can kind of see it from here.
Well,
ass looking birds. A chocobo keep.
Wow. Let's talk to him and see how he keeps his chobocos.
Hey, look, I was right. There's the third current.
Nice.
Do you have to jump over that?
Yes.
Oh my god. Lalafell
No,
supremacy.
I didn't. I just chose to. Threepwood.
Threepwood. There's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Hello, Jantelo.
Jantelo? Who takes Jantelo?
I'll take Jantelo. Well, well, what do we have here? Hoping to join the esteemed ranks of the Convictors, are we? The hard-eyed lass looks promising, but you have a frail look to you, boy. I give you 3 days here ere the wilds claim your corpse. I beg your pardon.
Be not so quick to judge. I have seen this frail youth fell heretics with a flick of his wrist.
And who are you to question my... By the Fury! That armor, that lance! The Azure Dragoon himself graces our camp! Pray forgive my disrespect, sir. I am Jantelo, leader of the Convictors and fellow slayer of dragons. May I ask what winds, fair or foul, carry you two into our humble camp? Ah, Lady Iceheart, is it? I know her by reputation, but I'm afraid I've seen naught of her or her people. That said, my own men can be somewhat lax when it comes to making reports. You may wish to question them yourselves. Thank you. Oh, we shall. Northoder, Gala, Estinian, let us make our way through the camp and see what information there is to be had.
Alright. However, that is, I think, where we'll end it off for today.
Good.
Especially since, we have 2 more quests for, Ether Currents. Oh boy, that's 3 out of the 5. Join us next time as we continue our adventures here in the Western Highlands.
Huzzah.
Whoa.